Hello. I think I'm live. 6. My husband says count to 10 and we're live. So I've taken a little different stream today. I thought it might be a little fun. I'll wait and see if anyone jumps on. To show you how I make a card, how you want to make it. So last night I did this one, which was from Jelly Bling, and it's really big and it's got lots of cardstock, and in hers was fantastic, but she had double layers on everything, double layers here, and it's a lot of work for a beginner to look at something like that. Even a novel, it's just a lot of work sometimes to make big cards, and you just want something a bit more down but still with what it's got. And so I did this one last night. So today it feels like I'm doing another card class. I had a card class on yesterday, and we did this was my first Christmas card, second one now, but this was one of the first ones. Because we were in Australia, I thought I'll do, this is not a Stampin' Up. I actually had bought this a few years ago before I started Stampin' Up, so I thought, oh bother it, I'm going to pull it out because we live by the beach and I wanted to send a card to our family in Scotland who'll be in the snow. This is another one using Magnolia, which I think is in Last Chance, gone. How things go so fast. So I showed you a card a wee bit ago. So this was another Christmas. We do 2 Christmas now because we all need to catch up. And so that's the fold one again. And I thought they'd done it once. I thought it was nice for them to practice, and then if they're making them at home, they can do them. It's a really fast and easy card. It's so nice. And so this one here is why I thought of this, because this is the same fold. It's just out like that. It's a normal card like that, and you fold it halfway back and then you add a piece. So the girls, I haven't decided what it's going to be for. One of the girls made it, 2 of the girls made it for their teenage boys for their birthdays because they're turning 17. And they're 17, and in Australia of course you've got your learners at 16, so that's quite cool for a young boy. And then one lady put balloons on it to give it to her family, a family member. So, and that was one of my other original ones, which was a happy birthday, but I turned my in the class there was a kit left because we only had 3 yesterday because one of our ladies was away. She's away travelling around Europe. And so we missed out on her. So this card is one, and I'm sure it was Jelly Bling, Wednesday Easy Peasy. I thought I wrote down who it was. I'm sure it was. No, it's Sue Wonderlee. So I've never seen hers before, and it's a different look to it, but I thought I'll show you. So with this card, if anyone's got their stores, this is it. Your card is still the 8 1/4, scored at 4 1/16. And then instead of, if you're scared about scoring this is 1 15/16. So it's like, you know, the minutest. The easiest way I do this is I get my trimmer. I score that one, which is easy, which is the 4 1. Where are we? Here. See? That 1 point after 4 is 4 1/8. And so then when you look at this, it is 1 point. It's 1 point under 2. But sometimes I find if you put your card, score it this way first. Make sure you bone fold it so it's really nice and flat and it's not going anywhere else. And then what I do is I just typically fold it down in the middle, and then I push my finger up and across, and then I'll bone fold it to say it's there. And that is a very easy card to do. So I've cut everything out because this is Easy Peasy Wednesday. And if you don't have the pine cones are retired. I'm totally into using what you've got. And look at that. Is that pretty? So it is a simple card, but it's a bit different for Christmas, isn't it? It's got so the lady that did it, she had her fern embossing folder in the back, and I thought, I know with doing easy cards maybe people don't have everything. If you have an embossing folder, do it. Put it in the back. I have one, but for you I didn't do it because I wanted to show you how easy it is to make it. So we can do, if we can put this one on because we're stamping the inside white. Okay, now I haven't put the measurements, so listen up here. It's 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Now I'm not doing all the things in here because these are just easy peasy, and you'll have to watch and go through and get your instructions, okay? But it is really, what I'll do is put you down my written-y ones. It's 5 1/2, score at 1 8 1/16, and again at 1 15/16. That's 1 point off 2. It's Pool Party 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and 1 3/4 by 4 3/4, 2 pieces. White is 1 1/2 by 4 1/2 times 2 pieces, and another piece at 3 1/2 by 3, and scrap. So if you take a photo of that, that's your instructions. So just going to put this down because we can, and that goes smack in the middle, gives it a nice big border all the way around. You've got a lot on the rest of the card, so you don't have to go and tizzy up more. And I can tell you now, a simple card like this, people are going to love because you've put the effort in. The envelope's got a little bit on it, everything. So then this is for the stamping, so we'll put that to the side for now. We're going to put the 2 pieces of the green on. Of Pool Party. You can use any colour, you can do this. I just wanted to do something different. I mean, I like Christmas cards to be red and all of that, but I thought this was such a soft and lovely card. I can't even remember what she put on hers, but I did mine. I did it my way. And this is the thing about being a card maker that is starting out. You do it your way. You honour the person who's done it, and from there you do it your way, and that's what they like. As long as they know their name's been mentioned, you're casing their work. And I did send Jilly Bling no, this isn't Jilly Bling, the other one was Jilly Bling, to say I was casing hers, making it a little bit different. Alright, so we got those are done. We can pop that aside because we just need to do our stamping now. And as you can see, there's just the leaves and the pine cones. Alright, and we're using Old Olive, Coastal Cabana, Crumb Cake, and I need to go and get one. I bought pecan pie. I wonder why it looked darker. Crumb Cake and Coastal Cabana, and is it Old Olive, did I say? Yes, see, so I write, when I make a card, I write everything down I need, and then we've got it there. So those are the colours we're going to use, and we need to make 1, 2, 3 pine cones that we're going to cut out. Now, I have done that because, as I said, so I've already done 3, and I've got my tag, and I've got my little ribbon, alright, all cut ready. And I've got some scrap paper for stamping, which I only need, I need a 4th. Oh, that's why I've left 1 to show you. So on here, they're my inside pieces for stamping as well. Alright, let's just move that aside a little bit. So I went on to Stamping Up yesterday. I made some orders. I had some orders for a friend, for some friends, but I ended up. So again, this is retired. I liked. You got to use up what you've got. this is retired, so my tag is out of that, and this is the seasonal labels. I just like to use them up. And where's my stamps for seasonal labels? I had it on the bench, but then I've done so much. Oh my goodness, where to put my pine cones? That's not good, is it? With all of these stamps that are all going out, it's so hard to keep up with everything. Where is... oh, maybe I put it back over here where it belongs. No. Oh my giddy aunt. What have I done with it? Oh, just talk to each other. Give me a second. Pine cones. That's not... I had it yesterday. Where did... Let me have a look if I put it in here. I shouldn't have. It was all yesterday's. Sitting underneath anything? No? Oh my goodness, where does it go? Alright, well maybe we will be adjusting in a minute. And putting it. I got those two. Oh dear. I'm just going through these quickly. Sorry guys. What have I done? Wow. This is not good, is it? This could be embarrassing. We've gone on to do a card and I can't find my pine cones. So let us wow. This is strong. Oh my husband moved things around. Isn't it weird? Books. Well, you know what? Let's teach you about adjust. Oh, mortified. Okay, let us find trees. No. Nature's. No, where are they? Those pine. Softly spoken. Oh wow. This is, to be honest, a little bit mortifying. Okay, let's see if I can find something to adjust with some leaves, because this is not my happy place right now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to adjust and use some different leaves. Oh, I just want to turn the machine off and cry. Oh my goodness. I'm going to open my drawers to make sure it hasn't been thrown in the drawer by mistake. No. Look, I don't know what to say. I've got that. I can't even pause it because, wow. Just checking on the floor. Michael, there's no stamps yet over there, is there? No stamp set. Oh my god, I started my live and I can't find my stamp set. It's gone. No, can't even get my husband into bed. I'll have to do a little bit of cutting out of this, I think. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness, right. Okay, that cost me about 3 minutes of looking. Oh, it's there. Oh, how embarrassing. All right, let's move on because I've really done a dinner, haven't I? So, that's right, I found it. Oh my god, I've just spent 5 minutes chasing around looking for a damn thing. Here I am showing them a beginner's cast, and I am a beginner, aren't I? I had everything else lined up, but when I did the live last night, obviously things got a bit mixed up. Alright, so I'm just going to open my stamps. Oh, it's one of my dogs and my husband. He's going to help me again because I can't go on YouTube at the moment, so he's got to sort that. So that's Basic Grey, Crumb Cake, Old Olive, and Coastal Cabana. So the things I need to do is the inside strips, the inside piece of the card, and I need an extra pine cone because I've only got 3. I need an extra one for inside. Can you see that? So I need an extra one for them, and then we need to stamp up and down our leaves. Alright, so I'm just going to put it like that so we can have a look. And I've just got ink on my finger. I might put my raggy rag that I use over everything on my lap because I do not want my white jumper getting ink on it. Alright, let's go. So this is double stamping. So when you feel a double stamp, it's got a raised top, and that's the thing. So that one there is the top stamp. No, this one's more raised and it's smaller. So, okay, so that one has got not a lot of definition in it, and that one has got a heap of it. And it goes pink because of the pigment in the ink. It either goes pink, you have pink stamps. See, that's been stamped a lot, and those not as much yet. That's been stamped a lot, and that hasn't. So it just happens to these stamps. So for our base, we're going to use the grey, Basic Grey, and I'm going to do my one for there. And then I think I probably need to re-ink some of these ones. I need one, I want on the corner here, and so I'm going to go over the edge a little bit. See how on my thing, that just cleans off because it's glass mat. And the other one I want is an envelope. So yeah, you're actually helping me get my supplies up. So I've got all my Christmas cards because we send out a lot. Everyone expects my Christmas cards. So I'm just going to put that on the corner as well. And because it's Christmas, I'm going to give them an extra one. Alright, on the other opposite corner. Okay, now because these are polymer, you really meant to stamp on here and it gives you more bounce with your stamp. Alright, so I've got all of that lined up ready. Pop that out of the road. That's always keep your scraps because they come in handy. Even the smallest ones. You know, you're cutting out a die and that's what's left. Keep it because you can still get a small pine cone in there. Alright, so now we're going to put the top. So with that, we're doing that in the crumb cake. And down. Isn't that pretty? I love pine cones. I love going up in the peninsula when we've gone up there and go and get a whole lot of them. My daughter-in-law took them all for, and the one on the back, that's it. I knew there was something else. Alright, so let's just clean those off and put them back. I hope everyone's having a good day, and I'm just going to see, I don't think there's anyone here. And oh, we have one comment. Oh, Tanya, hi, how are you? If you share this with a friend, this live, apart from my 5 minutes of running around looking for my stamp set, which shows everyone you're human, I will send you this card tomorrow. So like, you've already liked, or you haven't, or like and share, and I will send this card to you. You just message me your address when you've shared with a friend, okay? So we've got our pine cones now. We want to add our leaves on there. So we're using the Coastal Cabana, and we're using this one. And I think we use this all the way. So you don't have to have a lot of stamps. Just a lot of, I'm only doing the ink halfway up because I don't need the bottom. I'm just going to put a small amount there, and I'm going to use the rest on there, and it will just give a light weight to the top. I don't want it, because we're not allowed to, in Australia, we tend to put, I'm going to put that one on that way, and on that way. Okay, so that's our envelope done. How easy peasy is that? Now in the front we've got one up here, and see the difference how much that came out when I did it on the glass. So these they're called pin and something. I'll have a look before I go, but they're so easy to use. And we're going to put one on that one, and that's all we're doing with that colour. And we're going to have this one is in the old olive. So I never had the old olive to start, but I've actually grown to love it. Isn't it weird? That's that one. And this one's just a little bit up that way. And you remember our things are going to cover this. And we didn't put any leaves on there, so we are going to pull that back in. And you need to leave a little bit of room for your writing, because it's your Merry Christmas inside. So let's get that out of the road. And I mean, honestly, please tell me, this is so easy. If you want to do cards like this with me, where I give you the instructions to cut out before you meet me, do it. I won't do it all the time unless someone asks for it again, because you know, it's a lot of work to get it all ready, and I have to make one card. But I don't mind it for Christmas cards. I kind of like them for Christmas cards because I want to do them. Alright, so we've got our 3 pine cones. We've got this cut out stamp. Oh my god, is that easy? It is, it is. It's, you can't let yourself panic. When I first started, oh my god, you should have seen some of my cards, because I've been carding for donkey's years, and I used to do a lot of quilting, but when we adopted our twins, I didn't have time, because I forgot how busy I was going to be. I thought I could quilt while they were asleep. But after having 3 kids, you think I wouldn't have been that stupid, but I was. Anyway, so let's look at that. So I'm going to cut out this last one, because we need that one. So I wanted to show you quickly. Whoops, I failed to do that. I wanted to show you quickly how easy that was. And I'm just going to grab my little mini. This mini is fantastic. But remember, if you ever get the mini, please remember you can't buy cards. You can't buy stamp die sets that have got big dies, because you won't get them in. This plate is 3.5 inches, and that's as wide. So yesterday when I was showing this card, I wanted to do the small die, but because I wanted to put it halfway across, it wouldn't fit in, because I had a big card. So if I'd just been doing it on a small piece to put in the middle, it would have been fine. But no, I had to do it just different. That's me. All right. I think that one's out. Got to remember our sandwich. So insert embossing folders hinge first. So I told them last night that. This is, oh, why do they want two of those? Okay, so I want that one, number one. This is number one, and then I need the 2 plates. And I need my pine cone here and my die. Just here. So I mean, you can even, for one thing, you could actually just cut it out. You don't have to pull out your big machine. Yesterday we did those beach houses, and because I didn't buy dies to them because they're all straight edges, it makes it easier. So, and one of my friends yesterday brought the when I put my order in, she wanted the gallery blooms, and it's a beautiful stamp set, and it's beautiful dies, but most of them are big, and she said, oh, I don't think I'll use that. And I said, but you can cut them out, you know, like there's things that you want to have dies. When I do a class, it's hard because I've got 5 people normally in the class at the moment. 5's enough, I couldn't do any more. As much as I try and get everything out on time, there's still one thing I have to run back and get. And luckily, my craft room's downstairs. Okay, so here we go. There's the stamping. So that we're going to glue down. You don't need a lot of glue either. My class ladies put so much glue on, I say stop. You don't need it, just a thin around. It will stick. Otherwise, if it comes out the sides, you will end up with the glue goes clear, but it looks, you can see it, and it leaves a sticky film on some things. So when you're putting a small die through, I told my girls, on your glue mat, on your on this, we just squizzle a bit of glue across it and then drag the small things through, the smaller dies. These are fine because they're big. Okay, so this one, we've got that done. We've got our stamping, and this one's just going up on dimensionals inside. And we're just going to be using up a few of these extra bits and pieces here. Okay, because you don't waste them. Oops. Oh, let's put that there. Don't waste them. They're too, you pay enough for them. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. There you go. Let's put that on there for a sec. So that one is just basically going to cover where they join. Oh, I love pine cones. I've already said that twice. Right, so with this one, we still haven't stamped down Merry Christmas, so we better just do that now. And again, as I said, this is a retired one. I like to use my retired ones because we didn't get them for nothing. I'm waiting for the Christmas one to come out though, and we're doing the big Merry Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm an ex-foster child, so Christmas is really important for me and my family. I do the whole house up. My older kids have moved out. My younger ones are still at home, but they all come and we have tree hanging night. And when they come to tree hanging night, we make the tree up ready, and the grandkids, have got a couple of grandkids in there. So the youngest, the latest born, gets to put the star on the tree, which my boys sometimes go, Mum, but you know, when do we get another go at it? So I think this year they might have to do it because we don't have any more little babies in the house and everyone's had a turn. So I think we'll go back to them for the next 2 years because they're 16 and a half. Alright, so this is going in here. It's not going on any dies, but we have got, so we have to put a one on this side, because when you put something underneath it, so I want it down by the Christmas, when you put something like this is going to be on dies and put up here, and when that makes that odd, and see that bends down and looks flat, so we want it to be picked up, so that's why I'm putting some dimensionals on that. It just makes it even. You don't have a sloppy sliding card. Should be using my picky tool for this. Alright, so this little guy, oh, see I haven't got my nails done. Where's my picky tool? These are good because you can get them off straight away. I don't know why I didn't have it out. Whoops, I picked the whole thing off. Easier. And then of course you can pick them up with it like that. You don't have to get sticky fingers. So we have one going out this way. Then we have our tag. So again, I've got that there because it's going to glue onto there and it's going to go like that. And now it's even. So, and that's because that's picked it up higher, if you get what I mean. Oh, good morning, Roslyn. How are you? You don't have to be sorry. You missed my 5 minutes of fumbling around. I put my card in the wrong place. my stamp set, I put it somewhere. I can't even remember where I found it now. I was panicking. I spent 5 minutes chasing. Oh my gosh, I love these. Right, so with this one, we don't need to build up that side, just around here. And double check, and we're just building up around here. So I'm using these here because that's already got built up there. We'll put a little bit of glue. So just, did I just do that totally wrong? Oh well, you know what I did do? I put that on there to build it up, and I forgot that this is the piece that built it up. Okay, so that's there, and I'm going to glue that on both. Okay, now that's all built up here, here and here. We've got one more to go on, and that one's going to stick out a little bit over the card. I'll move that just out a little bit more, and that's going to sit down in here. And that's the one I need, that side. And I'll just do that again to make sure. Don't make that last mistake I just said. Alright. And before I stick it down, I'll just make sure. Yep. And I'm going to glue on this. So it's got quite a bit of height, but that's how it looks good. And we've got one bow, which I've already tied and cut. And I have another trick for that, because glue dots are good, but I find you have to use like 15 of them to get it in. So what I do is I pull a bit of tear tape. It is a lovely Christmas, isn't it, Rosalind? And I pull a bit of tear tape, so Rosalind knows all about this. And I just bulk it up a little bit, and then I put it at the back of the bow, and because it's got more glue like that, it stays on longer, because I find, and look at that, so that is my easy peasy card. I hope you like it. That just must have moved, and there's your envelope to give it. So thank you for joining me, and sorry about my kerfuffle in the middle. You might have to fast forward a bit while I was looking for my stamp set if you're going to make it. So I've told you what to get. I wrote that in the post before, and I also showed you a picture of my handwritten scribble. So if you want to make that at home, it's just a fun fold, and it's easy. You can do it. Alright girls, have a great day, and we'll catch you next week. I'm not even sure what my easy peasy is going to be, and we'll catch you next week and do that. Thanks very much. Bye. Where am I? Might take me 5 minutes to find goodbye.